How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
お互いに頑張ってほしいですね。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
気合入ってますね。
Uses the downtime to get above. We're still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
だいぶ有利な状況ですね。
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Feeling out the space.
お、どうなるんでしょうか。
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Grabs him.
お、
Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Medium kick, KO.
決着ですね。
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね。
Got that right. Oh, the next round starting. Jumps in. Scrapping it out up close. Throws no good. They were looking for that overhead.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Jump! Oldie whirlwind to up the ante. Lays down a whirlwind. Jumps in. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Or crowns them from above. Opts for the critical art.
すごくいい。天才。
Shreds them with the critical art. Such a smart play to go for that in this situation. Fighting back against the odds, giving them a chance to win this. Uncooked, raw soup.
すごいことになってるよ。わあ、どっちも勝てそう。
Begins with whirlwind. Wall splat into the guard break. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか。これは
Oh, one punch down and out.
決めてったー。ナイス。
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
いやー、見てるこっちがドキドキしちゃいますね。二人ともすごい。
Dash. Impact squash.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Oh, there's a burnout.
危ない危ない。でもまだいける。
Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. What are they cooking up? Player with the throw connects.
すごくいい。天才。
What were they thinking?
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
This is gonna hurt. Player 1 with the rhythm, owning that space.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。
Oh, what a rush! You're done.
おお、しっかり倒し切りましたね。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
めっちゃいい試合でした。またこんな戦いが見たいです。
What a clutch side switch there. Now's the time to capitalize. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Drive gauge available to break through or get pressure. Lots of aggression from both sides. Sees them coming and grabs them in the air. Blocks the jump in. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
No more drive gauge.
ヒヤヒヤします。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Grabs him.
ナイス。
Takes a trip. Player 1 maintaining the corner pressure for some juicy damage.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
あと少し。
Fights back out of the corner. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
いいよいいよ。
Did well to get the buff in there. Oh, you both goes for the super art.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
It's not gonna hit.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Okay, created some space here. Ayo!
決まったー。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
今負けちゃった方に戻り返してほしいですね。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Connects with the medium kick. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Player 2 has the meter lead. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Gets the combo.
二人ともやる気満々だ。
What are they doing? Gives a little space with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうなるんですかね。
It's there!
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
ここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Pokes with the medium kick. Still plenty of time left.
個人的にはガンガンやり合ってるところが見たいですね。
You know they're going for the super art?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
The super doesn't hit.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。
Spring overhead, but it won't work.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Grabs him smooth out of the air. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Looking for a hole. Wrecks him.
白熱してます。
Hits him with super art to show him what our PhD fighters can do for you.
今の完璧。
The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. Down and out.
決まったー。
Player 2 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
最高の試合でした。二人とも天才すぎ。お疲れ。
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
どっちも強そう。
Scrapping it out up close. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる。
Player 1 has used up all their drive. Gotta hold out here. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Ooh, eyes on the sky. Had the radar up and running.
ナイス
They can open this round up big by converting the punish counter. Burnout is triggered.
頑張れ。
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something. Ooh, burnout at KO.
おお、
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Gotta stop the bleeding here before it's too late.
このまま勝ち切ったらかっこいいですよね。慎重ですね。いやー、どうだどうだ。
Air throw whip. Takes a chance with a bump. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Uses the target combo, picks a good spot to use the super.
今の完璧。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
どういうことこれ。
Noticeable life lead is a raw critical art. Yo, what's gonna happen?
やばい。
Kaisen Dankai Raku connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this.
今の完璧。
Who's gonna take that? Was a height I've ever seen one.
あそこからの逆転はしびれますね。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
いやー、熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Don't mind me. Just making a flowchart over here.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
Dangerous range here. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいじゃないですか、これ。いけそうですよ。いけるよ。集中集中。
Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか、これは。
Begins with whirlwind. Clutch, anti-air.
すごすぎ。天才。
Too slippery to get a handle on. What a drive rush. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Pokes
ちが緊張する。
Wall super, oh my lord!
なんかすごい。
A smart throw!
今の完璧。
Dangerous range here! Who do you think you're swinging at?
今の完璧。やばいやばい。どっちも頑張って。
Sticks out a kick. Both of them back off. They may blinks it. Are you for real?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player one clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
いい勝負。負けた方も惜しかった。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had there. Brushes that off and keeps going.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Player two creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Holds out with the block. Pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
結構リードしてる感じですね。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one in that dangerous burnout state.
どうするどうする。
Somehow pushes, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
Sticks the jump in. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your moves to bait out and attack.
いいよいいよ。
Cyclone hits the mark, now what? His drive the way to experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Blocks. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
いやーいい勝負。負けちゃった方も惜しかった。次次。
Did well to get the buff in there. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Shows the medium kick. Smart play with the throw.
いいですね。
Sayasho checks with the medium kick. Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the mix-up. Barely blocks the jump in. Have they noticed the drive gauge gap? Oh, burnout activates.
いやー頑張れ。
Player one needs to use the threat of the corner hand. Closes it out.
決めてった。ナイス。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Which way you gonna block? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Looking for a check. Reads the jump in perfect.
いいですね。
The throw connects.
すごくいい。天才。
Begins with whirlwind. Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Whirlwind shot. A jump in. There's a burnout.
頑張れ。
Oh, this super art can change the makeup of this match.
気持ちよかっただろ。
Are we going to see a cut? Throws him.
すごくいい。天才。
A real test of nerves here. This can lead to some big damage. They're in the corner. They are done.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
Throws him. What's next?
天才か。
Springs forward with the drive rush. Using moves out of drive rush for advantage is good for creating new chances. Player one is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Goes for the super art.
出た SA 技。
Spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. fights back out of the corner. Dashes up. Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge may be the turning point. Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
It's there!
決まった
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
ー。どっちも強くて見応えがありました。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack needs. Ooh, burnout activate.
いやー、頑張れ。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
Caught in the crossup. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very... Oh my god, we got a stun.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Intensive raw super art.
何これ、すごい派手でいいですね。
Slight lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Crowns them from above. They gotta dig down deep here.
すごい激闘ですね。
You're done.
決まった
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
熱い勝負が繰り広げられております。どっちが勝ってもおかしくないと思います。
Dash is forward. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control?
心理戦にも注目していきたいです。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Switches sides via backup. Jumps up. Oh, what a run!
ここからどう行くんでしょう。
Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take dangerous range here? Charging in. Gets the buff in there. Player 2 putting the cherry on top.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
Oh, this super art can change the makeup of this match. There it is. Will this super art do anything?
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
A real test of nerves here. It's over.
決まっちゃいましたね。
Juri,
Player 2 had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
最高の試合でした。
round
いや
one.
もう二人とも天才すぎ。お疲れ。
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talking?
かっこいいとこ見たいです。
Player 2 chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
We're still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Good anti-air.
うまい。
Uses the downtime to get above. Puts one in the pocket. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Gets the counter hit throw.
がっつり当たっちゃいましたね。どうなる。
And a dire experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Gets it.
綺麗に決まりましたね。
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Lays down a whirlwind. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
こっからこっから。
There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. Oh, what a run! Experiencing burnout.
いやー、頑張れ。ゲージ溜まってますね。いけるいける。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Solid anti-air.
今の完璧。
Medium kick into. Passes out the gauge right there.
すごすぎ。天才。
Look at closes it out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Hard
Rashid,
fought on both sides. What did you think?
いやー、どっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
まだまだ戦い足りないようです。
We're still early in the round. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player 1 has used up all their drive. Still slugging it out here. Goes for the throw.
すごい。
Gets the counter hit throw.
どうなる
Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Taking stock. Life lead opens up.
あと少し
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Anything could happen. Not shaken, not stirred, spinning mixer. One chance here may end this round. KO.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Bags around. What did you make of it?
勝負はまだこれからって感じですね
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch. Oh, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張するいいよいいよ
Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Switches sides via backup. Our fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
もうねここ本当に難しいんでしょうね
Start to quick with the Radiant Cyclone. Experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうなるんですかね
KO!
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Rashid.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
強すぎすごい勢いでした
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
もう一回戦うんですね頑張れ
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
すごい
The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Was well in range to score the throw. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
Blocks the jump in. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The Fuha stopped to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now.
いやーどうだ
They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Throws to get around their defense. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Secures the jump in.
慎重ですねあと少し
Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super,
出た SA 技
dealing out the space.
おどうなるんでしょうか
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO.
お
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
今負けちゃった方にも取り返してほしいですね
Got that right. Oh, the next round starting. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Had the radar up and running.
天才か
Who gained control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is the smart meter management. Don't mind me, just making a flowchart over here.
もうねここ本当に難しいんですよね
Player 1, ooh, burnout activate. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
どうなるんですかねここから
Between the wall and a hard place. And they're stunned.
いやー頑張れ
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
どういうことこれ二人ともやる気満々だいったれいったれ
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch and just mess it all on the drive rush? Are we going to see a comeback here? Takes a chance, passes out the gauge right there.
いいですね
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
いい感覚
Down and out.
よっ名勝負
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
もう一回戦うんですね頑張れ
Gets the jump in. Did well to get the buff in there. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
すごいどうだ
Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Gotta hold out here. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening and then jumping in. Was looking for that jump attack.
天才か
Grabs him.
どうするどうする
Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Fights back out of the corner. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Grabs him.
お慎重ですね
KO.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
いやーいい勝負負けちゃった方も惜しかった次次天才か
Shows the medium kick. Anti-air drops him.
いいですね
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. What patience to scout out the counterattack. Jumps in. Spins some meter here and back in the round.
ナイスナイス
Kaishin Dankaraku. Playtime's
よ
over.
かっただろ
Counting on the super art to do the bit. Just goes for it at this range.
あこれかっこいいやつ二人ともやる気満々だ
Now kick. Ooh, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Buffs up.
これ結構有利ですよね
Hold your breath. Reads the throw and it's there.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
なんかここまですごく一心一意できてるんで次どうなるか本当に予想できないです
Medium kick hits. This match just started and it putting the cherry on top. Excellent read.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい全然気が抜けませんね
This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape.
このまま押し切るんでしょうかいいよいいよ
Back into the corner. What setups do they have?
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Player 1 isn't burnt. Perfect read with the anti-air.
今の完璧
What are they gonna do? Whirlwind shot. Nice fireball. Knocked him out of the air. Links it. Dang. A real test of nerves here. Player 2 has what a smart throw.
すごすぎ天才
This is gonna hurt. Bump slam commit. Looking for a hole. Throw is good. Puts the brakes on the impact.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごいすごすぎ天才いったれいったれ
Everyone knew but you.
一番強いのきた
The Super you for real.
決まっちゃいましたね
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
いやーどっちが勝つか全然最後まで分からへんくてもドキドキしました
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Did well to get the buff in there. Will that drive impact get punished?
外れちゃった
Backs him into a corner.
どうなる
Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Can they outlast it? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state.
どうなる
Drive gauge finally recovers. Gets a buff in the meantime. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The corner makes it hard experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ
Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Trying to read each other here.
いやーここ気が抜けないですね
Oh my heart. Spins the meter on the super arc.
いいですね
Doesn't miss a beat. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
That match was too close, but definitely the kind of match you like to see, right?
どっちも強くて見応えがありました
Going on the offensive, they're backed up into the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going.
ちょっと何ですか今の
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work, but experiencing burnout. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? But oh my god, we got a stun.
なん なんかこっちが緊張する。
The impact doesn't do anything.
ちゃんとガードしてる。すごい。2人ともやる気満々だ。
There's a change of side. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Solid choice with the spinning mixer to drop him. We have a super raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen?
ちょっと何ですか今の。
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game. Looking for a chance. Begins with whirlwind. Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Closes it out.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
That was a solid win. Give me your takeaways on what we just saw.
面白かったです。2人ともマジお疲れ。
Did well to get the buff in there. Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
ここからどう攻めるんですかね。
Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown.
すごい。
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something here. Good anti-air.
うまい。
Throw is escaped. Brushes off the throw. Had the radar up and running.
ナイス。
You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure.
どうするどうする。
Player 1 has used up all their drive. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Player 1 needs to deal with his burnout. Solid throw tech. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. Life lead opens up. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは。
Very solid corner switch.
いやーどうだどうだ。
Throws to get around their defense. KO.
決まったー。
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
いやーいい勝負。負けちゃった方も惜しかった。次次。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Oh, burnout activates.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Throws to get around their defense. Player 1 has a slight life lead.
このまま押し切るんでしょうか。
Let's off a whirlwind. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Could be looking to start something.
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
Opens him up with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Opens him up with the throw. Throw option, always good for the damage. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. They're going for the super art?
あ、これかっこいいやつ。この感じは名勝負の予感がします。
The super doesn't hit.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Not much life difference. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? More fuel on the fire. Hook him up.
ナイスナイス。
Oh, Juri's going towards dark place. Kaisen Dankai rock. This might be a pimp. The throw is denied. What? An anti-air?
すごくにベース
Down and out.
決めてった。ナイス。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Cyclone hits the mark. Now what? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Oh, burnout activates.
いやー頑張れ。
Too slippery to get a handle on. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. You know we paid to get in here, right?
もうね、ここ本当に難しいんでしょうね。
Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
いいんじゃないですかこれ。
Gotta do better than that.
いいよいいよ。ナイスガード。
Sets up with the jump in. Medium kick. Knocked him out of the air.
いいですね。いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
I assume the pleasantries are just about over. This can lead to some big damage. Overhead. Keeps him out. Too slippery. Raw super art incoming.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
All stocked up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into play? This might be a pivotal super art.
全然気が抜けませんね。
No disrespect, you're done.
よ、名 名勝負
Rashid wins.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Jumps. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっから
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan?
どうだ
Player 2 has used up all their drive, and they survive this badly timed burnout. Player 1 chases them down.
何か狙ってるんですかねこれは
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Gets a buff in the meantime. Will this super art connect?
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Life lead here, but it's still anyone's game.
いやーどうだ
Who will end the super activation? You can't forget the super for extra damage.
ナイス
Yo, what's coming next? Time to reassess the situation? Could be looking as KO.
ナイスかっこいい
Round 2.
Man, they were scrapping. What did you think?
2人ともマジ天才とってもいい試合でした
Sayasho? They're backed up into the corner.
この感じは名勝負の予感がしますいいよ
Connects with the medium kick. Medium experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する
Not gonna hit.
ちゃんとガードしてるすごい
Put some distance between them. Doesn't want to engage. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Experiencing burnout. Both sides in burnout. They can't drive. Gotta be careful. What? In anti-air?
今の完璧
Nowhere to run.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
A real test of oh, does them dirty. Hooks with a kick. A single goes fishing closes it out.
決まった
Rashid
That was a close one. Had me sweating over here.
いやー熱い戦いでした次の試合もファイト
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなる
Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Gotta hold out here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive. Oh, now here's a chance to do some damage.
ヒヤヒヤします
Gets the jump in. Slight miscalculation on the air throw space. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. But goes for the super art. Goes for the super art.
これが SA 技ってやつですね
Goes for the jump in. This is a critical point of the round. Experiencing burnout.
いやー頑張れ
It's there.
ナイスかっこいい
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
いやーいい勝負負けちゃった方も惜しかった次
Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. And they keep up the momentum.
なるほ
That's a counter.
どいいのが入りましたね今
Picks the air throw.
慎重ですね
Picks a good spot to use the super.
すごくいい天才
Going in? They back the opponent into the... No way. KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win.
どうしてましたねすごい
So what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Goes for the throw.
うまいどうだ
Absorbs the attack and fires back.
どういうことこれ
Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Nice cross-up.
どうする
Hold your breath. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Nice. sees the combo through and takes the round.
決着ですね。
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ全部勝負なんですけど。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round.
いいですね。
And they stay on top of them. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with experiencing burnout.
いいよいいよ。
Yo, what's coming next? Player 2 will have to drive rush to keep it going. Scrapping it out up close. In with the cross up. Next the counter.
これは痛い。
Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですか。
Perfect read with the anti-air.
すごくに天才。
Look at the follow-up after that target combo. It's there.
決まったー。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした。